There's the Hearts dressing room at half-time. Hearts currently trailing Celtic by 1-0, and David Abua, the man at the left-hand side of your picture there, has been sent off. So Jim Jeffries has to lift his troops, who are down to 10 men. So, a lot to talk about then at half-time with Neil McCann. Neil, let's look at the goal first of all. Marius Zaliukas, who was controversially left out, heavily involved in it.
Well, he was pulling his shirt over his head on the way in there. He'll be hoping he's invisible because Jim Jeffries will tearing strips off him. He takes too much time on the ball. He commits football suicide and getting caught, and Hooper punishes him. And I have to be honest, David, he hasn't got a lot of options because Hearts in the first half have disappointed. They've got no width in the game, not a lot of options on the ball, and they have to do better. But Celtic have punished them. Commons is up on it in a flash. It's a lovely little reverse pass, and Hooper shows all the composure in the world to stroke it home. But you know, the game now is a hard task for Hearts to get back into the match through Big Abua getting sent off.
What about the red card then? Was it the correct decision in your view?
No, I think a yellow, and I'll tell you why, David. As it comes in here, watch Craig Thompson and write your picture there's position. He can see it, okay? He can see it there. But Keith Sorby, as it makes the decision now from the assistant referee's position, that looks like a full punch. And we'll see it coming in here. Mulgrew has thrown his shoulder into Abua, and Abua has reacted, which he shouldn't, but it's almost like a push, a ball of a hand. And Craig Thompson has taken the advice of the assistant referee, Keith Sorby, and if he deems that as violent conduct, then he has to go, but I don't think it's a red card.
Keith Sorby, the linesman, was right next to it though. Might he have seen something that perhaps the pictures don't quite show us the impact?
Look at Craig Thompson's position, so he's facing it there, he can see Abua, but from the linesman's position there, all he can see is Mulgrew straight in front, and he sees Abua's hand coming up. Now that looks like a punch, you have to say, so they just wonder. Craig Thompson has seen that, he's not punished it, he's went with Keith Sorby, the both of them are looking at it. So here's
Lennon coming into shot. Neil Lennon, he's got his head in his hands, he almost looks as though he can't believe it.
He's already seen Ledley in the last fixture here getting sent off, what he felt was awful harsh. I just wonder if Neil Lennon's looking at that and thinks the same, but he'll take it.
Craig Thompson, more yellow cards than any other referee in the SPL. Is he perhaps a little bit card happy?
I think he's let a lot of things go tonight, David, because it has been a feisty game and he let it trying to breathe. But I think it's been a scrappy game. There has been few chances for Hearts, a couple for Celtic, as we'll see in a wee minute, and I think they deserve to go in at half-time in the lead.
That was an early opportunity for Chris Commons there, who has been busy tonight, but this was perhaps the best chance apart from the goal from the start of it. Should he have scored?
Yes, he should have scored. It's a free header. Boozy switches off at the set piece. But you know, Celtic are the team, it looks hungrier, which I'm a bit surprised at. But Chris Commons is always a threat. He's cutting inside, and as Kello saves it onto the post, he's following it up, and you expect him, he has been on fire of late, to stick that one away. It slightly came to him a bit quick. But Hearts need to change the shape, David. If it was 11 men in the pitch, they still had to change the shape. They have to do something now to get themselves back in the match.
Can Hearts get back into this game then with 10 men? A lot for Jim Jeffries to work on at half-time. Neil Lennon under the most pressure tonight. Celtic have to win this one. A point, well, it would keep them in the race on the last day, but really a win is what they require to keep on the tails of Rangers, and they're halfway there.